you had the experience to study abroad in America. So can you tell us why you chose to study abroad in America?
Yes. And I studied at a Japanese university before going to the States. But I read many books, but I wanted to know and appreciate American democracy in action. Also, I wanted to study international organizations, including the United Nations, and that can best be done in the United States, because UN headquarters is located in New York. Studying in the United States was an opportunity for me to know American political system at first hand. And so that was a great opportunity for me, and with a Fulbright scholarship I was freed from many side works which I had to do as a Japanese student in Japan. So I was very happy, and going to America I saw that American democracy really works, and American universities and American society are very open and very friendly towards foreign students. So I very much enjoyed my study in America, and I hope Japan will also become a country which welcomes more and more foreign students, so that Japanese can learn from foreigners, foreign students, and in the process Japan can also transform itself into a more open, more hospitable, more democratic country.
Okay, after studying in America, tell us why you decided to become the United Nations staff.
Yes, that was somewhat accidental. While I was studying in America, Japan was admitted to the United Nations as the 80th member government, and I was asked whether I was interested in working at the United Nations. Since my special interest was American political process and the international organizations, I thought to have some practical experience will help me to get deeper understanding of international politics at work, and indeed it worked very well.
In contrast, in Japan, there are not so many places or opportunity to do so. So that's the reason why we started this project.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I myself am now trying to invite some 15 students from China and 15 students from Korea to discuss with Japanese students as to how best we can contribute to the work of the United Nations. I hope that will take place in September this year. And so in that way, by bringing students from different countries together, but also stimulating Japanese students to engage in interaction with these foreign students, I think this is to the mutual interest of everybody concerned.
At first, the name of this project was Global Voices of Japan, but you changed the name from the Global Voices of Japan to Global Voices from Japan. So could you tell me the reason why you emphasize the from, the word from?
Global Voices of Japan sounds a bit too authoritarian in its approach. And I think there are many, many different voices in Japan, and it will be interesting for people outside of Japan to hear many such voices, what Japan is trying to do, how it's going to develop, what are its problems, what are the prospects of solutions, and from the fresh perspective of foreign students in Japan, people will gain better understanding of Japan in the world or in Asia. So I think to say that this program is in order to convey many different voices existing in Japan and coming from Japan, but for the purpose of being heard and understood in many different countries. I think to replace the word of with another word from better reflects what we are trying to do.
Okay. Lastly, could you tell us what you hope for this project and hope for the user of this project directly?
I think ultimate purpose is for us to understand each other, to understand that we live in one world together. And I think Japanese are not terribly skillful in conveying the image of the country, their own country, or their programs. So with the help of many different foreign students who live in Japan, perhaps people in other countries can gain a new insight and better understanding of Japan and of its many aspects, many programs, hopes and dreams, as well as anxiety and frustrations. So I hope foreign students in Japan would help in this exercise, which will break the barrier of understanding and mutual appreciation.
Thank you for participating in our interview today.
You're most welcome.